Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's ya boy Jay-Z. You know what it is. You know how it is. I bring it to you every video. I don't know why you're gagging. Before we begin, like always, I would like to remind everybody that I have my Instagram, my website, and my comic linked in the description below. I highly encourage everyone to check out the comic and read it, just so you know what is going on in the story. This specific character has not made an appearance yet, but actually he has. He made his first appearance, but he hasn't had his moment in the spotlight yet. So check it out if you want to check it out, so you know what I'm talking about, and you can get to know Jimmy better. This is James Cook, aka Jimmy. He was born on May 13th, 1950, and he was born in Houston, Texas, and then he moved to Molokai. He is 6 feet tall, and he weighs 180 pounds. He is a retired Marine. That comes into play later on. And as you can see right here, I'm playing around with his eyes. So his superpowers have to be something about his eyes. They deal with his eyesight. He was one of the Marines that got sent out to the war in Vietnam. He got drafted towards the end, so he got the pretty bad end of it, of that conflict. When he was out in Vietnam, his platoon, his little group of Marines got blown up by a landmine. That is the official record. However, what happened was they got blown up by a person with superpowers. Jimmy is the catalyst for the story. He is the one who introduces the people with powers to John after he finds out that he has powers. Jimmy tells him that when he was out in Vietnam, he lost his eyesight after a person with superpowers blew up. Like, his superpower was to blow up, pretty much. Not in a way that they die, but like in Pokemon, when you have Electrode and Voltorb and they self-destruct themselves but they're still around, kind of like that. So his eyes got his retinas, they got badly burned, so he has like complete cataracts over them. He can't see, he is blind, but because of this blindness, his powers were awakened, and now he can see auras. So his power is aura perception, and everything in the world gives off a certain type of energy, either their own energy or reflected energy. So he can see this energy fluctuations and sort of see the world around him, kind of like a sonar. He sees the shapes of things and how energies flow, and he can make his way through the world. So he has avoided detection from the Omega Knights because his power is a passive power. It's not an active power that people can just openly use like John's pyrokinesis. It's an external power that it's offensive and he uses it. James's power, Jimmy's power is very passive. Is very, like, you would never know that he has a power. And after his powers awakened, he started to research about these people with powers. And since he was blind, he was immediately discharged from the Marines, and he started traveling around the world trying to find more about these people with powers. And he is the one who tells John about them. He doesn't know everything about it, but he knows that people with powers have always been around, and that something happened that made everyone with dormant powers wake up, and then the story to begin. That's pretty much his entire role in the story, is to become an exposition character and also to help John control his powers. So he helps him control that power, he helps him learn how to use it and how to use it correctly, how to grow, and how to think outside of the box about using his power. Since his retirement, he has been in Molokai, and he has been a fisherman, pretty much. That's his cover, to be a fisherman, unassuming fisherman that just fishes all day. However, he moved to Molokai because he saw a really strong aura make his way down to Hawaii. He saw it as a streak of light in the sky, and he followed the aura all the way to Hawaii, and he resided there, waiting to see who the person that he saw with that strong aura was. His favorite food is fish and seafood. His favorite animal is the red-tailed hawk. He is right-handed. He enjoys fishing, like that's his main hobby. He has a little boat that he takes out and he goes fishing. Most of his days he's fishing. When he's not fishing, he is taking care of the lighthouse in Molokai. He doesn't say much. Jimmy doesn't talk much. He doesn't like to talk a lot. He's just very straight to the point, direct. He says what he needs to say, and then he gets out of there. He becomes a recurring character throughout the comic. He becomes John's mentor, and then he becomes the mentor to other people with superpowers down the line, right after we find out what the government is doing to these people with superpowers. So if you want to know more, check out the comic book and follow it. How do you do that, you ask? It's down in the links in the description below. Let's go check it out if you have some time, and check out my Instagram, follow me there, and check out my website if you want to. Send me messages, leave comments. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, leave in the comments below the word prickly palm leaf. That's it, just prickly palm leaf. Just so I know that you made it all the way to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, every week of every month for an entire year. Maybe longer than that if I haven't died by the end. My name is Jay-Z, and thank you so much for coming to my channel. I will see you next time. Bye!